Finally working.
Seriously, move this back. He's close. Sit it back. People are gonna be like, man, look at all that Star Wars shit.
This is my house.
Do I look alright, guys?
Oh, we are live.
We're live. Is it working on your stuff?
Refresh.
Let's see if there's a way.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's a way. Alright. You have to turn that off.
Have a loop.
Yeah. Let's see.
Is there anyone in here yet?
No, nobody's here yet. That one surprised me. Turn this off. No. Oh shit, am I crooked? There, how's that? That looks better. Oh, it was crooked. Oh, it's weird. So, I told a couple people that I would share this. Oh, whatever. Don't hate. Look at this shit.
I'm contemplating shaving my beard too before we leave.
No,
It's gonna be a rough.
no way you're gonna shave. Everything's running slow.
There's a delay on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this though. Let's see, share. I wonder if it won't let me share because I'm not signed in. I don't want to do that. Dang, this is. Oh, there's been people watching.
There's 2 people.
Oh. Hey, if anybody can hear us or see us and everything, send us a text, please.
Or type in the chat something.
Hey, you have. What is your? Oh, here we go.
Look at the Val.
Hey, look at you, girl. Nice. You should see the technical difficulties that we just had. By the way, Gabe's like, oh, I don't have a webcam. Yeah, he forgot to tell me he has a whole laptop. My laptop's camera's not working. So, sweet. Yeah, this isn't. Hey, Gabe, I need you to sign in on this lap. Oh, shit. Oh, I know what to do. Let me see your phone. It was called Dramatic Entrance, okay?
Technical difficulties.
It says there's a couple people watching. Who else could it be? Let's see here. Share. I'm going to put this on your Facebook.
Bob's on.
What's up, man?
What's up, bud?
How are you? Hey, just so you know, me and Gabe were coming up for sure, and maybe a couple other guys next weekend, Bob. If you can see that. It's kind of weird. So you guys are going to see me looking around, and that's just because I have like a couple of different things all happening at once. There you go. Hell yeah, I cannot wait. We are ready. This is going to be a hell of a trip, though. I'm telling you that. You know, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put that giant tour windshield on my bike because I think, one, it's better for vlogging, and two, yeah, that's really it. It's just whatever better for vlogging because the tinted windshield makes it a little bit different. So I'll take your wind away when I lead. There we go. There you go. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, I did it for you, Bob. So when you ride behind me, I take your wind away. So
He's a wind splitter.
Hey, in case anybody knows, we got a couple of people in here. Mark, where are you from? I can't remember. Florida, I think, actually. I wish this would say, like, who's watching. So, yeah, June, Pennsylvania. I think that's Pennsylvania. All right. Hey, why don't you ride on out to Colorado? we're gonna be in Colorado Springs on the 6th. But hell, you could meet us in Minnesota and I'll ride with you. So Gabe and I, we took the whole month of June off. There we go. Hey man. Hey, you're welcome. Let's
More
do
than
it.
merrier, man.
Hell yeah, let's do it. So yeah, we're going Pikes Peak Indian. Hey, that's right, man. Wait, and I'm going to an Indian dealership, so it'd be easy to get it serviced. So yeah, man, you should come. Friday, that's a good day. You're gonna be so happy with that purchase. I'm telling you right now. Dude, my eyes are everywhere. You guys are gonna be so happy, or you're gonna be so happy with it. I promise you that. What are some of the things you're gonna do to it? Hey, let's do it. I'm telling you, more the merrier, man. If you make that right, I'll give you a Ridingfish t-shirt. Okay, yeah.
The stage 1 kit.
Yeah. You're going to get, what exhaust are you going to do?
We said deal.
Yeah. I tell you what, I got a t-shirt for you. I just sent some Ridingfish t-shirts out to Pikes Peak. So they're going to have some when we're there. You can't go wrong with those tabs. Bob has the Reinhardts. He really likes them. They do sound good, especially with the louder baffles. So yeah, dude. When I took the cat off, I keep telling people that it was like NASCAR loud without the cat with the zombie straight pipes. It was really wicked. So yeah, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Here, fucking Saturday. Cheers to you. Cheers. By the way, we have so many technical difficulties. I wish you could see. We have 2 laptops, 2 computers, and nothing smart enough. It took forever to get this going.
Fred's camera wouldn't work for some odd reason.
It was good, dude. In the video where I was dynoing Bob and I's bike, people ran out when he was revving it. People ran out of the room. It was so loud. But I have it about perfect now with the smaller baffles, and then I took the packing out and stuff. So it's a sweet sound. It's more like it originally was with the catalytic converter. What's up, Anonymous? How are you, man? Shoot, New Orleans. So yeah. Yeah, it was with the zombies. If you have a catalytic converter, the zombies sounded great. That's for sure. What color did you go with? Did you go with white? I can't remember. I think you actually told me, but I'm kind of drawing a blank. You getting any writing in down there, Anonymous? Yeah, Mark, you. What color did you go with, man? Oh, yeah. Base model. Hey, if you want that gray, that's the only way to go.
Nice.
Sandstone? Well, that's a dark horse.
Yeah.
240 today. That's sick, Anonymous.
Well,
what's up, man?
It was raining here in the south, so we couldn't ride.
But he's in the south. Anonymous is he's from New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's from New Orleans. So Britt, yeah. One of your mini bikes you're working on. I'm glad. Hey, you're not much later than I was. Dude, you know what? Honestly, that base model, Mark, that base model is sick because it gives you. It's such an inexpensive platform, and you can add to it. You can add to it to have an amazing bike, right? You can get all the things that you want through it, and it's actually cheaper, and you'll have the only one with it. So just tack on as you go.
Anonymous, we did that. We went through buckets of rain on our 1,000-mile journey. He didn't catch any film because I'm pretty sure he couldn't see anything through the rain.
Yeah, that was wicked.
But the carburetor that you were talking about rebuilding, I actually, as a mechanic, I love rebuilding carburetors. But I get there's a lot of people that don't like carburetors or they're rebuilding it or doing stuff like that. But that's pretty cool that you were rebuilding your carburetor.
You know, that's Britt from work. That Britt Olsen.
Oh,
that's from work. Yeah. Dude, those Victory motors are so fun. A buddy of mine has a Judge, and we messed around the other day, and he jumped on my Challenger, and I jumped on his Judge, and it was fun just fucking around with that 106. I should probably edit myself a little today. I can't retroly edit.
Well, is this age restriction? It's not for kids.
Not for kids. No, it isn't for kids.
So.
He's right here. He exists. He's my bodyguard. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. It's him on the shirt.
Yeah.
He's the one. This is him himself right here.
Actually, this is Bob's picture too.
Yeah, Bob Pickett. Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, that was a hell of a collaboration, Anonymous, that you did with Bearded Bobber. That was pretty cool. By the way, I tuned into that today. I sat and watched through that. So, yeah, hey, yeah, Gabe and I logged on today to let you guys know what we're doing. And hey, look at Diana, sweetheart, there you are. Yeah, summer plans. That's what I was just gonna say. So we are leaving Minnesota around June 2nd. That's right, 2nd, and we're gonna go to Colorado Springs. We're gonna do a little meet and greet at Pikes Peak, and Indian Rider Radio is gonna be there. So we're gonna do a whole meet and greet, and we're gonna ride, and their Indian riders group's gonna be there. So I don't know. They're gonna have to show me some sick roads while we're there. Then from that, we're gonna ride the Colorado area, Denver area, Colorado Springs area for a few days, and then we're gonna work our way to the mountains. And we're either gonna try to find people we don't know that maybe this gets us there, or I would love to go to. I'd love to go to Going to the Sun Road. I want to do Beartooth Pass again. Some of the South Dakota roads, but we're going to be in San Diego by the 14th or 15th.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, by mid-June, roughly.
Yeah, that's not really my thing, but thanks for the heads up. Appreciate that. Mark, I was talking to you on that one. So,
hey, 3 license.
Yeah, you don't want to. We don't want to get in trouble. But you know what? What we can do? A little Jack and Coke right here if we need to. So I had Gabe get his hair did today, and then we both threw on hats. So, yeah, hey, anybody been out west? Tell me some roads to go. We're going to do Pacific Highway, Tennessee. Yeah.
We're talking about going around that area.
Yeah, we're thinking if we leave on the 2nd that we can do a loop through Arkansas. Oh, come on, Britt. Come on. You don't want to go west? You don't like west?
That's right. You do need to do 500 miles.
Rusty. Yeah, we could do that. We actually got to do Tell the Dragon last year. So I need to be in Colorado Springs by the 6th. So we only have a 4-day window once we leave here. But we're actually thinking about hitting that part of the country possibly on the way back. We don't have to be back till around the 28th of June. So we have about 4 weeks. We're going to spend a week in San Diego visiting family and friends and stuff. But yeah, Rusty, I haven't, other than the fact that I've seen him in your guys' videos, I have never met him or even chatted with him at all. Rusty Bagger, I'm talking to you, Anonymous. My favorite trip, Diana, would be,
it's a toss-up between the first long one we did through Beartooth and the Tail of the Dragon last year. That's a toss up for me. And the bars in Wisconsin are still closed, aren't they?
No, I think they're open.
Are they open now?
I think so. Yeah.
Wisconsin was like the strictest state in our region, and then all of a sudden their bars are open. Not even Minnesota is open.
Yeah, that's because they overthrew their government. So, Diana, to answer your question, my favorite ride has been Beartooth Pass, and I think it was because it was challenging. We rode through hell, snow, sleet, rain, all to get to the top of that mountain. And that's what kind of got me stuck on mountain riding. And so since then, I convinced the guys to go to Mount Evans, which I'm going to do again this year. I'm going to go to Mount Evans again. And then we went to Mount Mitchell, which is the highest point you can go to east of Mississippi. And yeah, it's hey, what's up, Scott? So we've been to the tallest mountain in North America, which is Mount Evans. Been to the top of that. We've been to the tallest one you can be to east of the Mississippi. So, hey, I'm down for a taco. Who got a taco? I'll take one. Wisconsin's the land of the free. Go ahead. I'm gonna pass this on to this dude right here because this is. So I actually bombarded Gabe. This is how I got him. I was like, "I'm coming to you, boy."
Everyone has a debate on which one is the best, and for everyone, it's usually Empire. And to be honest with me, it's Empire as well. Empire Strikes Back is the #1 movie that they made. I would watch that again and again. I still have the next trilogy that are going to stretch across. This is my little media area, technically. Scott?
Yeah, I know very little about that. India. So that is really high in the air. Obviously 2020 is out of the works. We're not doing it this year. We technically have a deposit, so we can go next year. I'm hoping to maybe pull it off in September, but that was 2 years in the making, that India trip, and I'm not exactly sure we're going to be able to pull that off.
We were talking about doing it in 2019 for a minute, and then we decided to wait a year because we wanted to make sure that everything was copacetic. And then, of course, this COVID-19 hit, and we got screwed.
Hey, but honestly, we're trading one trip of a lifetime for another one. I mean, a lot of people would love to travel the United States for 30 days.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Should we take I don't know what to do. Should we take a freaking tent? I don't know how to pack. I'm taking 2 shirts. I'm gonna take my Trust No One shirt since they are sponsoring the trip. TrustNoOneClothing.com. I'm gonna go to that. And I think I'm gonna take like a Ridingfish shirt or something. Other than that, I'm gonna be buying T-shirts at all these Indian dealerships. I'll probably buy a couple if some Harley Davidson places are pretty nice. I'm not against calling nobody or buying their T-shirts and supporting them or whatever. So I'm gonna buy a Rider Radio shirt when I get out there. I owe him that much at least. He's put my dumbass on his radio station twice.
I saw that.
and I told him I'm gonna hey. So it's not a complete sponsored trip. This is almost all out of pocket, but they picked up some of the tab for me, and so you'll actually see a little watermarking or whatever in my videos while I travel. It was kind of a deal. The guys are super cool. I met them about 4 years ago in Minnesota, and then ran into them in Sturgis, and it kind of started a relationship.
We saw them again in Dirty Rotten Biker Fest.
Dirty Rotten Biker Fest.
And we talked to them even longer for there.
Yeah, those guys are really, really cool. So, yeah, they're awesome guys. So if you can go there, you guys should check it out. TrustNoOneClothing.com. So anyway, they have some really cool stuff. I don't know if I don't have their hat on right now because I'm trying to rock myself, but they have the one where the knife goes in the bill. It's really cool. It's a blade. Check it out. I think it's called their Guardian hat actually. So yeah, for sure. We're really hoping we can work it out for maybe September of next year, though, Diana, going back to India. I really want to do that, ride the highest passes in the world, higher than Mount Everest's base camp. I mean, that is no joke going out to India.
Yeah, we were talking about doing this since 2017.
Yeah, it was solid 2 years of planning that went out the window. And so now we're whipping this together in 3 weeks. What could go wrong? So I'm budgeting for yeah, hey, I will. Hey, it's been discussed coming across the southern part of the United States after we leave San Diego. We've even been like, man, maybe we should get a couple iron butts in, just boom, boom, back to back, just whip out and fly across the South. We can maybe end up where you're at. Seriously. So, oh, dude, yeah, Pacific Coast Highway. So if you go to the most northern east of Washington, there's a Highway 101, and I don't think it counts as part of Pacific Coast Highway, but you can take it from Washington all the way down, follow it. I should go this way. Follow it to California. Yeah, you've been on it, Scott? You've been on Highway 101 in Washington? And so does that go through Oregon? I believe it does, and then you can go into Pacific Highway 1. We're going to take that all the way through to San Diego. That's our goal, and we'll be in San Diego by the 14th or 5th, by the 15th for sure, but 14th. Seattle, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it does go through Oregon. But yeah, I've done the PCH in San Diego when I lived in San Diego for a couple of years, and that was on my Dyna. I decided, I was like, I'm gonna try this highway, and I was like, this is amazing. But of course, I didn't want to get too far away from home because I had to work like the next day. So
yeah, Redwood Forest. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've never really done a lot of NorCal anything, even though being from Southern California, I haven't been down. So that stretch is really been on my bucket list for a while. I'm going to try to hit like every main spot. So you name it, I'm trying to hit it. Yeah, everybody give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks. But we're going to try to hit Beartooth, Mount Evans, a couple of the other peaks in Colorado region. I can't remember their names. But is that place in Texas you're talking about, Anonymous? Is that the Twisted Sisters route or something like that? I think it is. I can't remember. But we're going to try to do Beartooth. I'd love to going to the road. Some of this has to depend on if they're open. Some of them are not. Take a bike ride. What would it be? So right now, my dream is India, Diana. Get out of here, Mark. Are you serious?
Thank you,
wow, dude, that's the first one ever. I'd never gotten anything. Holy shit, dude, you are a legend.
We almost went to Yosemite after Beartooth because Beartooth kicks down into Wyoming and then goes into Yosemite.
Dude, Mark the legend. Cheers, man. Dude, you're sick. First taco, I appreciate. That's super sick. I've never had that before. Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. That's cool. Dude, that is so sick. I don't know if you could, but Yosemite would be cool. I don't know. Am I scared to death coming through with my zombies? And then it's all right. We got a Sasquatch right here. I don't know, what do you want to be called? Chewy. We're gonna call him Chewy.
Oh, Chewy. Bob's favorite word for me is Chewy.
Yeah, there you go, Bob. So, yeah. So, what do you guys think? You think I should take a tent, or you think I'm gonna get a hotel? We're gambling on this, man. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm hoping that we can get hotel rooms, or we're actually crashing at a couple places. Hey, what's up, girl, Allie? We're hoping to crash at a couple places. So yeah, that'll be easy. Hotel, yeah, yeah.
That's Fred's favorite thing is the jacuzzi.
Oh yeah,
he's like we'd be talking because we have communications in our helmets. Like, hey, did that hotel have a jacuzzi, by the way? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, I need that's a must. We need to pull over to see if the hotel has it.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is, but I love my hot tubs. but a lot of them aren't. They're not allowing people to get in them, so we might have to get some jacuzzi suites, homie.
That's true.
Hey, then we'll timestamp it. I call from 10 to 11. Get out of the room. Go get pizza. Let's see what we got here. Sorry. Let's see.
Yeah, nothing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? BJ and the Bear. Hey, you know what? Better late than never. Shit, I was 18 minutes late to my own party today.
We had technical difficulties.
I'm telling you, if you've seen it, we'd have two. This whole light right here coming from this side of me is another laptop we were trying to get working. So, yeah, you're okay with showing?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, whatever. He's a little hairy. He's just jealous of my beard, though. I'm gonna tell you, I haven't shaved today.
I'm surprised you still have that. Is you get
Dude,
you get crazy whenever you have a little bit of stubble.
Hey, this is a straight up 2-day beard right here. I'm gonna let you know. You better watch out. See, he's a hater. Oh, those themed hotels. Yeah, what would you recommend, Ali? What would you think would be a good theme for me and Big Abe to be chilling in a hotel? Hey, you know what, Val? You're right. I will jump a fence, my Big Abby. Boost me. Give me a boost, Gabe. I'll jump that fence and be right in that hot tub. Hey, I would be down for some shot. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, I need a little testosterone shot. It'll help with the gym too. Oh, Sky, you're not lying. For No Shave November or whatever, one year I decided to do it, and Gabe rolled up with, "You need your beard oil. Here's your oils. Here's your creams, your lotions. Get in real deep, Anyway, I don't know. That's not motorcycle talk. He'd given me all this advice. I appreciate it, Big Gabe. Oh man. Yeah, I definitely would need to. But you know what? It comes in bright ass red, like bright red with a little bit of gray. So, Diana, do I collect patches? Yeah, I do wear a vest. Usually, I put the vest over any jacket, and I do it's accomplishments. So I have my Mount Evans and my Beartooth and stuff like that. I do like my vest. I keep track of my miles, how many miles I've ridden, all that good stuff. And yeah, it is kind of cool. I like it. I actually was gonna wear it today, but again, I had to rock them. So, do you think we should? I feel like you guys are looking at. Oh, hey, whoa! Eyes up here.
Calm down now.
Let's see what else do we got here. Yeah. Oh, your knuckles? Is that where it's supposed to be? The knuckles?
I do too.
I got it did up today. Yeah. See. Listen, the girls like the hands soft. Ask Valerie, tell you.
Some of this hair would go up here. Just look.
Yeah, so you got your hair did. Let's see. You guys are kind of rolling through these questions, so let's see. When did you start both writing? So it's kind of funny.
Oh, shout out to Finley.
Where do you see it at?
Right here. His 9th birthday shout out for Finley.
Oh, okay. Hey, Finley, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, bud.
I guess I should about to start cussing. Hey, happy birthday to you, Finley. Happy birthday, man. From Ridingfish and Big Abe here. Chewy. So, hell yeah. Good for you. Happy birthday, man. Should have told me I'd have brought the motorcycle by. You're close enough. I'd have did a burnout in front of your house just for your home association. Let's see. So it's kind of funny. I bought my first motorcycle in 2007. So I've been riding for 13 years. But when I did Indian Rider Radio, we talked about that. And the next day, my dad sent me a text of when I was about 8, I think, riding a little 50cc dirt bike. And he said, "No, you didn't ride your first bike in 2007. He goes, "It was when you were like 8. So So 91, maybe it was the first time. Yeah.
See you, Anonymous.
Hey, get your hair did, man. We'll see if we can make it through. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the support all the time, Anonymous. I appreciate it. And I'm super jealous you got that drone. Peace out, man. Have a good one. See ya. Ride fast.
I'm going to go refill.
There you go. I'll come in. I'll steal the show. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Let's see if I got anything else for you guys. Let's see. We got a couple people on here still. Some people aren't commenting. Anybody got anything? I do have a whole things of topics that I was going to talk about. Let's see. There's always that awkward moment, like somebody's trying to get their spot. And I've watched them live. It never bothers me. But now I'm in this situation, and my thought is like, oh shit, these guys are watching me do nothing. So yeah, we has anybody rode the $1 Million Highway or $1 Million Road, whatever? Okay, BJ. So I went over this a little. I'll gladly go over this again. So we were leaving Minnesota on June 2nd. We're going to be in Colorado Colorado Springs on June 6th at 10 a.m. for a meet and greet ride. Britt, I'm going to come back to this in a second, Britt, okay? But we're going to be in Colorado Springs in July. And then we actually took the whole month off, man. We are going to ride the whole country the month of June. We're going to take a few days, and we're going to get to San Diego by the 14th or 15th, and we're going to stay there for about a week, and gives me some time to edit and work on video and see family and stuff like that. But yeah, and then we're going to ride back, and we're going to try to meet people where we can meet them. That's one reason it's super cool that Pikes Peak is hosting a little meet and greet and allow me to meet people. Where are you at, BJ? I'll roll right up to your place. We can ride together. Yeah. Well, I'll try to leave a nice black thick mark for you to follow.
Yeah, the $1 Million Highway, actually, me and Fred have been talking about actually doing that.
Yeah.
She wants to be like you.
Yeah. That's a compliment. I don't know. You're probably a better person.
What about my shirt?
Hey,
shirt.
Has anybody got the He Does Exist shirt? Just saying. I got mine. I got it with a blue. Don't everybody. Oh, want to be my friend? Shit. But hey, Britt, dude, I already told you that. I'll tell you, I'm probably gonna have extra. You know, it was one of those things where Pike Peak's like, hey, do you want to send some Ridingfish shirt out here and we'll sell them or whatever? So I sent some, but I'm like, dude, nobody's gonna buy these. I'm probably gonna be stuck with all these shirts. Gabe, get ready to spit into a medium. But yeah,
it's gonna fit over my head, and that's as far as it's gonna go.
Yeah. Well, not everybody's real man size like you. Here, I can scoot over a little. So, yeah, and then after that, we're looking to hit Montana. You know, I don't know anything about Utah and Idaho other than they're beautiful, but I don't know any areas to per se go. But we're gonna go there, and then we're thinking about pulling a couple iron butts maybe towards the end. It's really up in the air. Yes, Bob, you do got one. Yes, you do, sir. Badass. I mean, since you're the photographer that caught his existence, that is true. You did get that picture. But yeah, we're thinking about pulling some iron butts. We possibly might be headed all the way south and hit them up. I leave July 9th. Give a day, Myrtle Beach. Oh, I want to do Florida so bad. Or well, that's South Carolina, but yeah, I want to hit that whole region again or someday on a bike.
66 to Flagstaff, really.
So are you going to do like the tail? Is that your goal? You're going to go do like the tail of the dragon? We did that last year. It was awesome. Dude, Utah's beautiful. We're going to have to do a little research. One of these things that we're kind of keeping it open in case one day we're like, hey, you know what? Let's pull 1,524 right now. Let's just go to Texas. I don't think we're going to do that, but Get out of here, Scott. Are you kidding? Dude.
Thank you, Scott.
Scott the legend, man. That's going in the gas tank. I'm telling you, Mark the legend. Dude, honestly, I appreciate it. I don't know how else to say it, but I appreciate it. That's really fucking cool of you. Sorry if your 9-year-old's watching. I just dropped that F-bomb. Beep. Hey, but you know what? There's something to be in the first, Mark. There's something to be first. That's really crazy. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. All right, Diana. Hey, thanks for tuning in. First time going live. Didn't know about everything. So peace out. I love you. We'll see you. Diana's my sister, so I'm allowed to tell her I love her. I love you, ma'am, and I'll see you here in a few weeks, actually.
Yeah.
And then tune in. I'm gonna try to keep some stuff rolling while I'm going. You know how to contact me. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I ended up doing. Yeah. So honestly, Mark, that's kind of my goal. For me to start my channel, it was for people that maybe don't get to do some of the things that I've done. And you know what? I've always acted like this, and kind of a crazy ass, and I just never hit record. Now I hit record, and it's usually at the wrong time, and I miss Bob's burnout, and I miss Big Gabe riding up in the ditch, and the snakes that have almost bit us. And
wait, what did I ride up in the ditch?
Tell of the Dragon.
Heading on Blue.
Yeah, or Blue Ridge Parkway. Riding in the grass like it's a dirt bike. That's a Harley, but that's not a Pan America. But yeah, so that's what made me start the channel. Honestly, is I've been lucky enough to do a couple of cool things, and I wanted to show some of my family because I'm really bad. You think I'm bad about hitting record? I don't hit click, so I don't ever take pictures. Let's see what we got here. Continue through Utah up to Tetons and Yellowstone, and then Sturgis, Colorado Springs, and then come home. So we might do some of that, but backwards, actually. So we're going to go to Colorado Springs, go backwards, and try to end in San Diego. Twitch live stream? I don't even have Twitch. I think I downloaded it for
BJ. We'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I think I literally look. I just downloaded it. See? Does that show? Kinda.
Barely, because it's the.
Whatever. Anyway, I just downloaded it to try to get it going, but somebody's fighting fish already. What's up with that? Doesn't exist. So I'm. Yeah. I'm gonna pull it up. I'll look into it. So somebody's still riding fish. I have to buy it from them. I'll give you 25 cents. Tell you what, this really generous guy gave me $10. So I'll split it with him. I'm going to start documenting the trip so I can watch my channel for a little content. Yeah, no, absolutely. I actually believe that I don't want to do that, but I actually believe that I may have subscribed to you. But if not, I will. At the end of this, I'll for sure 100% subscribe to you. Can you click his? And then we'll take it. We'll look it up. We'll take it. We're gonna. Dude, that's cool, man. I love to see everybody, and there's so much work that goes into this. It's insane. So now we got people in here. Let's see anybody else. I actually would like to do some of Arizona's canyon riding, but it might be getting hot. But in the north side of Arizona, I believe.
Actually, Flagstaff is pretty nice.
Yeah, it won't be so bad.
No.
But I mean, I've rode in hot. A couple years ago, I rode from Faribault, Minnesota to San Diego, and I did it in 44 hours, even through that desert. 100 in. What did I take a picture of? 117 or something. I remember it was wicked. It was wicked. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell some people about this real quick. A lot of you guys ride, and it's something to think about. If you're riding in an extreme hot weather, everybody takes all their clothes off. I'm telling you the secret. Put a long sleeve shirt on and wet it down, soak it, and then you put your leather jacket over it and you zip up your vents a little, and I'm telling you right now, it's like air conditioning. It keeps it cool. It keeps you cool for longer, and then when you dry off, it's time to get gas anyway and pull over and do it all over. And that's what got me through the desert at 117 or whatever for hours and hours on end. So anyway, little tidbit for anybody that rides hot. So I don't know, man. Let's see. Anybody else?
Actually, I didn't tell him, but I was thinking about there's roads going from San Diego to where we grew up, which is called Julian. There's actually pretty nice roads up there as well. When we go through there, we might go through there as well.
Well,
There's nice little canyon roads there.
Remember, my dad lives in Julian.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so totally gonna be there. 1 30-second, 7-second video. Sorry, here's originally just for myself. I never started seeing it, so I'm gonna start doing a few better. Yeah, dude, man, do it. Seriously, do it. It is some work though. If you're like me and you're not very good at editing, it's maybe not as much work, but it feels like a whole bunch of work. Holy crap. You wouldn't believe the amount of hours that I spend trying to make those look good. Cutting out a couple of the F-bombs in case Scott's kid is watching it. So, yeah. But yeah, man, it would be cool. I will definitely look it up. I'll 100% look it up.
See you, Mark.
Hey, man, Mark, thanks for everything. Hey, I appreciate it, Mark the Legend. I'm telling you, change your last name to the Legend. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate you're one of the first ones to comment a lot, and I don't forget your name. So thanks, man. Have a good one. Say hi to somebody you don't know. Shit.
Yeah, and with the editing and stuff and the videos and stuff, he literally just was like, "What can I do with this?" And he decided to start recording one day, and then I was like, "He's like, are you okay being on camera?" I'm like,
yeah. So I have to sucker Gabe into it, but he's a good sport. What'd you call yourself the other day? Like sidekick or whatever.
I'm your sidekick right now.
Fair enough, man. He's my ride or die. That's what I tell him. He's easy. I pick up the phone. You ready to ride? Yes. It doesn't matter the temperature, the weather, whatever. So, like I said, he's going to be right with me. I have a few other friends that are going to be joining me to Colorado Springs, so you'll get to meet a few of them. Yeah, so we had a little technical difficulties. We've had a lot more than I thought we were going to have. You hear about it all the time, and here I am thinking that I'm better than everybody. I'm not. I ran into a whole bunch of issues all at once. So we'll for sure do that.
Maybe we'll start posting a lot more. I'm going to keep a little document by as him as me. My mom wants to see everything we do.
I hope your mom follows Ridingfish.
I hope she does
too. She should Google it. There's no space.
I told her to follow.
If she wants to see what you're doing, just follow my channel.
Well, she can just click on my thing right now.
That's true. Come on, Mom. Come on, Mama Gabe. Are you on? Hey, dude, talking to the camera, BJ, is something that is hard. That's where the editing part comes through. So when I start and I get my words on, I can just delete, make myself look a little smarter, sound a little smarter. I can't look smarter.
And then Fred goes, "Hey, I'm recording right now, by the way." And then me and my buddy would start saying, "F this, F that." We started saying derogatory. He was like, "Damn you guys, I'm gonna have to edit this out later."
Yeah. Thanks for cutting that out. Yeah. So. Hey, how about you guys that are still put on the one place, your favorite place to ride out west, so Gabe and I don't miss it. If you have a place, or I'll be a little jerk, a place you've always wanted to ride out west, so we hit that place too. We're going to hit places we've already done even. We're looking to hit Beartooth. We did that a few years ago. And we're going to do Mount Evans again. We're going to get these shark nose fairings to play nice together all across the country as we're bouncing back and forth from dealerships getting services done. Yeah, Scott, I'm pretty sure you told me the time that you were behind Target. Yeah, hauling butt. That didn't work out so hot. I believe you were the one that told me that. Right. Yeah, dude, we're going to hit that. The most northern western tip of Washington, 101, all the way Pacific Coast Highway, all the way down to San Diego. We're gonna hit every bit of that. That's high on the list. High on the list. So there's been a little talk about scooting across the country and meeting up with Bob and by Tennessee and them. Nice. How many miles is that?
Yeah, Pensacola is the Panhandle. I just don't know where Milton, Florida is.
Yeah. Like the Memorial. Yeah, that's really cool, man. I'm glad you got some riding in it. Actually, I rode like from my house to your house. 4 miles. Like 4 miles on
Give or
it.
take, yeah.
15 miles away from you. Okay. So you got year-round season down there. I'm jelly. We're gonna have to, instead of trailer to Tulsa, we're gonna trailer to you next year.
That was in it.
Oh
my goodness.
That was fun though. Bob is I don't know if he's still in here, but he's on for that. He said it. We're gonna make that a yearly thing. We're trailering somewhere, man. I'll tell you, anybody hasn't been to Arkansas, it has some really nice riding. It does. So sounds kind of anything to think that, but it does. So I wonder who this Gabriel is. Okay, yeah, hey. We're we've been talking about Daytona. It's in March, right? It's always in March. We've been talking about Daytona, and
just because March here is like it's still in the
30s. We could. So we've debated on maybe just trailering down to like the Oklahoma area, or that may not be smart, but maybe trailering a few hours south, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours south. Find a spot, park the truck and trailer, jump on the bikes, and ride the rest of the way to Florida. I prefer not to put my bike on a trailer. Like when that little girl broke down and I had to trailer her home, I was glad to give her some alone time.
The Indian
make her think about it. Listen, we don't talk about that. You're not allowed to talk about it. I can talk about it. But yeah, so we're talking about trailering. I bet, hey Bob, what do you think? You're down for some Daytona with us? Could you imagine? Here's a thought. With all these bike fests, all these biker get-togethers getting canceled this year, it's going to be off the chain next year. Is that a word? Can we still say that? It's going to be crazy everywhere. It's going to be like nothing else.
That's fine. It's a rocket. That's fine.
Hey, we're leaving on the 2nd, Scott. Let's go. Fly out there, rent something, ride with just us, fly home. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. Dude, Sturgis, if it happens, they're saying this still might happen. Could you imagine how crazy it's going to be? If they cancel it, how much you want to bet 50,000 people still go? I don't know.
South Dakota will probably still be crazy. Not everyone will be going to Sturgis.
I don't know. I'll go. If I have the situation I'll have right now.
We were talking about taking a 4-day weekend no matter what.
Yeah. If I'm in the situation I am now, Big Gabe and I will probably jump on the bikes and ride out there. Yep. When are you working?
Because he's working that weekend. We're doing a weekend.
You hardly ever work, Bob. Don't act like you don't have time off.
You can take 4 days.
Best schedule ever. But I'm talking about for Daytona Bike Week. I'd love to go. I've never been to that, Bob. That's what I was trying to say. You can get time off in March. So, yeah, dude. South Dakota's crazy. They never close down. So that governor's pretty awesome. We don't need to leave those opinions out there, but it is. Vote for her for president, just saying. Yeah, it's going to be great. I bet there's still 50,000 people at least, even if there's quote unquote no, because there's still dealerships out in the Rapid City area. There's Harley, Indian, there's all those. So it'd be easy for people to go out there, still do it. You still do Needles Highway, still do 16A. By the way, 16A is badass. If anybody hasn't got a chance to do that, that's really fun. Bob. See, I really want to ride in Florida. One is I drove in Florida once. Those fools, they drive quick. That's how I like it. I let them to set the pace, and then I go a little faster. Oh, you're working right now. Yeah. Well, that's because you got some fun stuff coming up, Bob. I already know you. Trust me, we haven't, talking to Bob, we have not eliminated the possibility of flying across the United States and meeting up with you guys and escorting you home. So, yeah, you and Mikey boy, we have not eliminated that. Thunder Beach right before Daytona. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Florida is high on my list of someday getting down there. That's for sure, 100%. But anyway, let's see. You guys keep the questions rolling in. Other than that, I'll have to get to some of the stuff I was thinking. Needles, going to the road, going to the Sun Road. And I already said I'm going to change my windshield to the big tour windshield. Are you going to do anything different to your bike? It's a Road Glide. It doesn't need anything different.
Nope.
Needs that 131.
Put the luggage rack on. That's pretty much.
You said you bought a special bag or whatever.
Bigger
A
bag.
bigger bag.
So I knew this is gonna be a long trip. I'm gonna need a little more room for clothes, and clothes I'm gonna get, and then I'm probably gonna bring a smaller bag just in case for all the little random stuff that I normally carry in the saddlebags, so I can keep those free.
So I normally take pride in not putting anything in a bag other than my saddlebags, but not this trip. I'm gonna take 2 T-shirts, buy some on the road, and whatever. And yeah, I don't know.
I was thinking about getting a tour pack for mine, just some plain Amazon black one, and just putting it back there so I can just store everything in there. But it was like we decided to wait until about mid-May to make sure that we were going to do this trip instead of India. And so by the time I ordered it, it wouldn't even come in.
Yeah, that was the tricky thing. Like I said earlier, we planned for 2 years on this India trip. I mean, I've bought all-weather jacket. I bought all kinds of stuff for that trip that I'm not using on this trip. So, yeah, and then we're going to whip this one together in like 3 weeks. But purposely, we left a lot of this unplanned so that way we can take the opportunity to meet people if we can. Like I said, Curtis from Indian Rider Radio, we're meeting up with him. There's a couple other people, I don't know if they want to be named, but Curtis from Indian Rider Radio, if you haven't followed his podcast, it is pretty cool. So check him out. But anyway, so we have met with a couple other people or talked to a couple people about meeting up in the Vegas area and some other areas. So we're hoping that follows through. I've never had a heated seat. I could just imagine they're as good as they are. I know there's a place in Colorado that he'll take a stock seat and make it heated for like $950. Now, I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it for this trip, but it's something I'll think about in the future. 100%. 100%. Yeah. So Miss Autumn, so Scott, she has a Stasic electric motorcycle. It's really, really cool. I should do a video on that and show you guys. I just don't know how much real interest there is. You're close enough, Scott. I could just show you. But yeah, it's called Stasic, and it's an electric motorcycle. It's those pedalless bikes, like balance bikes, and then they just slapped a little battery pack and a motor on it. So yeah, dude. Hey, so BJ, if you come, so you're coming back on the 6th. I have a couple plans on the 4th already, but leave it like that. If you find yourself, dude, just shoot me a message. We'll see maybe I can forward some of that taco money to you and get you just meet you. Say what. I'm always about meeting people. I want to grow the motorcycle community. I mean, I want Scott to buy a motorcycle so damn bad you don't even know. Just because the more people that own them, the more everybody will keep making them, the better they'll get, and they're not going to go away. So, like getting my daughter that little electric bike, Scott, I'm trying to implant this into her So that way she ends up riding hopefully more than I do, because that's just how much I love it. It's no joke. It really is. July 9th, I'm going to be gone for 45 days. And where did you say you were from? Do you remember where BJ said he was from? Where are you starting out at?
He said in Florida, I think.
Was it Florida? Oh, yeah. Florida, yeah. My bad. Yeah, so you, Pensacola, yeah. My bad, dude. I don't know what's wrong with me. But, so you're probably not going to hit, you're probably not going to,
Did you already see that tag?
no.
I guess we'll listen to it
Yeah.
later.
Probably nobody else can see what we're talking about. I got tagged in something. So yeah, let me know, BJ, when you get within a few hours of Minnesota. How's that? Fair enough? And we'll see if I can come meet you. There's nothing, dude, that Challenger is so damn easy. You jump on that bike, and it is like nothing. But I will say this. I rode for the first time the other day in 80 plus, and my seat didn't feel as comfortable as I thought it was when it was in the 40s, which is interesting. So maybe it's a little softer than I originally thought. I have a gel pad I had for my Victory, and now I'm shooting around the idea of maybe I'll bring that. It adds a little firmness to it. So we'll see. Gabe and we're starting to estimate doing between 8 and 12,000 miles. And I believe if we want to, we can blow those numbers out the water. But I do believe realistically there's going to be days where, I'll be honest, I want to find some of these crazy, like hard packed gravel roads. I want to get this bike to places nobody's ever taken it. And then I'm going to make Gabe follow me. He's a better rider than me anyway, so that's not hard. So let's see, a test road one. It wasn't, dude. It really is. It is pretty cool. The technology they have put into that with, mixing some of the Victory stuff that went good, some of the sport bike technology that they put into it's incredible. The bike that they've designed and made. So even if the tune does go bad once, I have almost 3,200 miles on it now, just so you know. So since my tune was bad, I have almost 3,000 miles more than that. So I need to get to 4,001 miles to get my 5,000 mile service done. And I've already paid for it. It was part of buying the bike. So I'm going to ride like a son of a gun. Next weekend, I'm going to try to get to 4,001 or higher. So that way Bison Thunder pays for my service and I don't have to worry about it. It would suck to go out to Colorado, pay for my 5,000 mile service, which I already paid them. I asked them if they would push it forward to my 10,000. They said no. But then I thought about it more. I'm going to hit my 10,000 out on the road somewhere too. So 5,000, 10,000, possibly a set of tires. So yeah, it's pretty crazy what the things that we're going to be doing. And I'm like dying for all of it. Dude, we've been on 58 minutes. Still got a couple of people in here. You guys are badass, man. I appreciate it. What a fun time. I was telling Gabe, I was like, dude, take notes of stuff we should talk about that are kind of interesting if we don't have any feedback. Nobody's going to be watching. Well, you guys are killing it.
Thank you guys all for the questions too.
You guys are carrying it. You guys are carrying it. I'm not good enough to carry this. Yeah. Once you make a bike yours, that's Gabe's big thing, isn't it? You get to make a bike yours. It's you've made it yours. It is what it is, Let time wear it out and then go buy it something else. I don't know how you can wear it out, but wear it out. Our goal is to wear out everything and then we all buy new stuff. That's my problem, at least. Right, Gabe?
Yeah.
We bought our 17s. Had them 2 seasons.
Literally, I think a month later you bought your 17.
3 seasons.
And then
we go buy 2020s.
You got a 2020 Challenger, and I decided I'm gonna trade out. I didn't want a standard Road Glide anymore. I wanted a special. So, and then I put a Stage 2 kit in it, and then I have a handlebars, a Vance and Hines, and then also a stage 1 heavy breather in it. So
Yeah, he put some boot scoot right into it. Just turned over 70. Nice. You got it last May. So did you buy it brand new, BJ? You put 17,000 miles on it in like a year, basically?
yeah, that's pretty good.
Dude, that's
good.
That's some Florida, right? Well, first of all, you have an advantage because that's Florida. Second, yeah, you're still riding.
I know the big
People
videos,
don't even drive that much.
The big videos right now, Bob, that's coming up is pretty much our whole trip in June. He even told me, we were talking about it, like there'll be days where we stop so that he can edit and send up videos.
Yeah. Well,
of what we've done.
Hey, there's a sick ass CVO, Bob. You might know about it. With a fuel moto motor and
Fuel moto 128 cubic inch motor.
Yep, I've gotten the okay. I'm gonna do a little test ride review, full review thing on that. I don't know if you know about that one, Bob. Tune in.
I don't know how they did it, but 150 horse, 150 torque.
Dude,
I was like, that's ridiculous. But
oh wow, 4 or 5 a week. Yeah, that's one way to put it on. I mean, kind of. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put it out there on the internet because what's on the internet doesn't go away. When I die, everybody ride their shit, please. I'm putting it out there, no matter what. No matter what, if I even die, however I die, everybody ride that will ride, please. I would appreciate that. So, just putting that out there right now. In a lot of years, right? And hover motorcycles, no wheels, just like Jetson style. All right, I don't know, but hey Bob, how many extra rooms do you got over there? Did 162 missions.
That's nice.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah.
If we didn't have the weather we did here in Minnesota, we would be riding year round too.
I've been shooting around the idea. Gabe and I have been talking about trying to get more electric gear and doing more extreme cold weather riding, and then just maybe take my bike out of sport. It's never done that before. I've taken traction control off, but I've never taken it out of sport yet. That would probably be a bad idea in winter. cold roads, 0 degree roads. So, yeah. Hey, BJ, I appreciate you being in here and hanging out. There's a few people that are not saying nothing, I can see. So if you guys got anything to say, anything to ask, check it out. Let me know. What's up? Yeah, I could imagine. You have rear cylinder deactivation. I bet that shit is on every second. Whenever you're at idle, it kicks off. I actually turned mine off. I figured it's liquid cooled. It doesn't, and I don't like the feel at an idle. With it makes like a little. You can feel the mist in the cylinders, and I don't really love that too much. So I turned mine off. Forget it. Oh, really? And 18 doesn't? That was 19 was the first year. So you get some heat. Did
that Roadmaster you rode ever have a cylinder deactivation? Because those are 17.
I don't know if it did or not. Well, it didn't for sure because this is an 18 and doesn't. Shoot, Scott, I don't care, man. What's up? We talked about posters earlier. I had to step back because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
We're talking about Star Wars, but this is my media. Technically, I have a big TV, and I have all these Star Wars posters. This is my TV room. So,
hey, why did you have to wear Harley Davidson? I'm sleeping on the bar top. I call bar top. Okay, deal. And I was talking about in the Smokies, but okay, sounds good. Whatever. You got a hot tub down in the Smokies? Because if so, I promise you, we're ironing butt down to you for sure. Hey, BJ, I think that a lot of people took the catalytic converter out to eliminate heat. Did you do anything like that or no? because those slow rides on those 111s are just, it was wicked. That 17 that I rode, it was so wicked that I sometimes ride in shorts. It's very rare.
Oh, okay.
I ride to work in shorts. It was so hot on my right leg. It was the most incredible thing. I thought I was getting burnt. I was like, literally thought I was getting burnt. Gabe is. You know,
Biker boys.
what was Wild Hogs? That's my
Hogs.
peeps. You know, I'm into sports. I like football and basketball a lot, and yeah, and dude, I'm honestly obsessed with watching videos of how to ride better. And other people's riding
and
stuff.
writing videos so you get ideas.
I get stuck in the YouTube. We have all been stuck in those YouTube vortexes where you click one thing and all of a sudden you look, you're like, oh, it's 2 a.m. Damn. Biker Boys versus Torque.
Oh my god, those I don't even know why how do I know these movies?
I'm not gonna lie, I watched both those movies.
I watched both of them too, and I'm sitting there going, why am I watching this movie right now?
Yeah, I can't turn it off. All the Fast and the Furiouses, I watched all those. I used to race cars like an idiot. Used to. All you got to do is line up next to me. I'll gladly lose. Sleeps 12. Gabe counts as about 3 normal people. I'm telling you. Do you have a hot tub, Bob? I'm telling you. Please.
Boys versus Torque. Oh my god. When I watched Torque, I was like, what am I watching right now?
Put like almost like a guard in between the leg and the head or the top of the cylinder to protect their leg. But yeah, I mean, you got to do something. I'm glad that they have fixed that issue because that was a big issue for me the time that I rode it. So I would probably keep my motorcycle. So I have a 2002 Z06 Corvette, and so Scott's asking me if I would keep my Vet or my bike, I would assume. And I'll tell you the dilemma was interesting is I was starting to budget to get a new C7 Z06. I was going to try to get it this summer, like right now. And when the Challenger came around, I decided to purchase the Challenger. One, it was a lot of it cheaper, one. And so it was easier on the budget. But yeah, I think I would have to choose the bike, man. It's crazy, but it's something that's just stuck in me and I can't change it. I've been driving the Vet like crazy lately. A little bit of rain. It's like the Vet's my summer bad weather car.
What are you doing? This computer.
What do we do?
Just leave it alone. It's
okay.
They can still see
Can
me.
you guys see us and hear us?
They can still see me.
Okay, cool.
Ish.
So yeah, that was what I do. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty spoiled. I've been working at the same place for 16 years and they treat me pretty well there. So and that Challenger is rocking. Did you chase down? So you know what? That guy. Hey, first of all, that's your first comment, Edward. I appreciate you joining the conversation, jumping in. So I'm going to say that first. So that and damn, you must watch my videos if you made it. That was one of my worst videos that I've made. And on top of that, not a lot of people watched it. So for the fact that you watched it, I'm gonna just point it out right now that you're a fucking cool guy, bleeping cool guy. But so that guy, listen, I was right with his ass. He left, so we were merging. So I had to put my drink down because this is like two-handed kind of stuff. So he's merging in front of me, and I'm merging behind him, and I could tell because he had passed earlier. So he took off. I worked on it right with him until I hit my governor at 110. At 110, he was not really pulling on me. I hit 110 and he was gone. And you know those BMWs, he was probably doing 150, 140 before too long, I'm sure. But once I hit 110, and he at that point, as soon as he hits 111, there's no catching him, obviously. So I let off. It doesn't make sense to just go that fast and not have any outcome for him. But I'll tell you what, when I get the Power Commander, I would love to try it again, just to see how it rolls, because I would be really surprised if I don't hang with them even better. So that's the long, short, quick answer to that. And again, I appreciate you joining in. There's a few other people in here that I don't know if they've said much. Y'all don't got nothing to say? How about Big Gabe? What's it like riding with me?
Getting used to going 80 miles per hour a lot.
Except in South Dakota.
Yeah, especially in South Dakota. But our riding styles are fairly similar, so it wasn't a big change.
Yeah, we ride really well side by side, and with the Cenas, it's real easy to be like, Gabe, ready? Yep, let's do this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, so dude, it's set. I think it's 110. Somebody told me it's 112, but you know what? I don't have the digital speedometer on my screen, and when I'm going that kind of speed, I don't look down too much. But so 110 or 112 is what people are saying that the speed limiters is.
Mine was by 112. I was literally like this, and it just went. I was like, what?
Dude, okay. Before Gabe even reads your comment, I'm gonna say, I can't get this fucker to even throw a leg over it. I can't even get him to throw a leg over it.
I said yes, and then it decided it didn't want to work anymore.
You said no like 20 times.
I said, we'll wait till the end of the trip.
Hey, I'll carry this laptop outside right goddamn now. You can jump on. Let's see. Funny stories.
Just be tossing like, this is stupid. Stupid Indians.
Yeah. So, you know what? I've been pretty lucky. I got pulled over when I was on my R1 for doing, I think he said I was doing 91 in a 70. And so he wrote me a ticket, and I went to court, and I told the prosecuting attorney, I go, he wrote me a ticket for 21 over. I go, do you realize my motorcycle could do 121 over? I should get a damn award, whatever, for keeping it under control. And she gave me driving school and took it off my record. By the way, that driving school was a behind the wheel driving school with a skid plate. It was so fun. And I had an SS Impala at the time. It was really fun. So I came home, and my wife's like, why are you so happy? I'm like, that was so much fun. That was a fun ass driving school. So anyway, it was kind of funny. By the way, turned traction control off that day too. So, yeah, see, Bob, that's what I said. Mine is like 110 too. A couple people tried to say it's 112, but whatever it is. I mean, it's in that range. So if you're going to roll up on somebody and you're trying to push it, you're not going to get nothing anyway after 110. So you race, go up, you hit that 110 mark, you just call it a day. So it was just like when you and I were doing those pulls, we would start at a certain speed, certain gear. We do a pull. Once you're ahead of me and you're, a little bit, we're going to both hit 110. It doesn't make sense to keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So mine was going Faribault to Northfield. So right on 35. You know what he asked me? The damn cop asked me before he wrote me that ticket. He goes, "Oh, you didn't run. Oh, that's why you're trying to pull me over." He saw me passing a semi. He didn't care about that. He just thought I was going to run. He wanted to chase. So anyway.
I haven't been caught.
You know what? We need to find some wood right now, dog.
Water?
Wood. Knock on wood. We're talking about we've gotten lucky. Knock on something.
See cops, I turn off and take off.
Till 110, and then they catch us.
Yeah.
So, yeah. By the way, 110 in 4th and 5th and 6th. No gear surpasses it. So, hey, new guy. Hey man, honestly, thank you for joining in and being part of this. I don't know. Like I said, this was the first one, so I was like, screw it, let's give this a try. So we got a little Jack and Coke. We thought we'd sit down in front of the screen and and shoot it up with everybody. Where are you from? So let's see if I can.
Dude, I get stuck in that vortex all the time.
It's like there's way worse vortexes to be in. I'm just saying.
Especially before trips, like a couple weeks before trips, I get stuck in those vortexes all the time.
I'll tell you something I'm working on trying when we come back from the trip is I'm working on getting us a location where we can do parking lot maneuvers. I'm going to try to get a few of us together, people that maybe need practice here. Not a huge number of people. I'll buy the Pikes City, just northwest of. You know where that is?
Pikes City.
I don't know where that is. But yeah, that's kind of my next thing I've been thinking about doing, trying to get a few people together and practice their riding a little bit, parking lot stuff. Oh, Winnipeg. Yeah, I know where that is. I couldn't get we couldn't meet right now if we wanted to. So yeah, unfortunately, borders are still closed. We had thought about ditching this trip. So you came in late, so I'm gonna quick say we're in travel United States for the month of June, blah blah blah. But what we were talking about is heading to Alaska. We were gonna do the Dalton Highway all the way to the Arctic Ocean.
That's who will do it from Bob Bar. Yes. Well,
okay, yeah, we could do that.
We can do that too.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be drunk. But
I'll be on the 30th. So okay, so note to self right now, May 30th, we're gonna go live. Maybe laptop, maybe phone. We'll see how that goes. That might be real interesting and short, or really, really interesting and long. I don't know. Sometimes Bob has to be filtered. I don't know. I'm investing in the Bob cam. That's what I'm investing in, but it's definitely a Bob filter. That's for sure. But yeah, I would love to go out to the Arctic Ocean, do the Dalton Highway, which is a 400 mile gravel road. It's the permafrost with gravel, but whatever. That's what I want to do. Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, we have it on not kid friendly right now.
But we have it on not made for kids.
Not made for kids. Parental consent or parental advisory. That's funny.
Yeah. No kids allowed. Even if it's their birthday, Scott. It has to be their 22nd birthday. So okay, so June 30th, May 30th, I'm going live again, sometime in the evening, probably some ridiculous time. So we'll see.
Actually, we don't know. We might just take our own.
Dude, honestly, I'm talking about taking my own.
Yeah, we were talking about taking our own, depending on how the road was.
Listen, I bought this bike to go places. I said the same thing about my last bike. So if I end up, I
was on Apex earlier this morning, so
yeah. So if I can, I'm taking the Challenger. I'll tell you the biggest problem is the dealer network for Indian motorcycles isn't in Alaska. So you'll get all the way up there, and then I'm gonna have some other guy work on my bike and maybe order tires pre-hand. I don't know. There's a lot more planning into that. We were gonna spry and do that last second, but to take a ferry from Washington into Alaska and then jump back on is like $1,000 each way. And so it's like, well, that's a lot of money. We decided to do this. So we're hitting all the key spots, and hopefully we're meeting a lot of people. That's the goal, is to meet a bunch of people for sure. Yeah, dude. So I'm a pretty big fan of $1 Million Bogan. I think he has some really good videos, and he does some great editing.
That's right.
So here's the thing: the dude was riding in mud, though. And if I remember right,
we did it last year. By the way, the Lynchburg, Tennessee, we did that last year.
Did we?
Yeah, we went we did the tour, the Angel Share tour at Jack Daniels.
Oh, and so that was that same area?
No, remember we went from Tail of the Dragon, then went to Georgia into Tennessee.
Okay.
To do the tour last year.
Oh, so he's talking about the Bourbon tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, don't you have that bottle? Where's that bottle?
Over here.
Yeah, we'll show you. We did that tour, Edward. Actually, it was pretty. That was really fun. So funny. One of my buddies wore a shirt that said "Polite as F," and in our group photo, they made it just look black. They edited it out.
I got this at the dealership, or not the dealership,
at the place. Yeah, one off, and it's engraved.
It's engraved, but I don't. Let's see if you can see it.
There's. Oh yeah. I don't know, what did it say again?
Barrel House. You guys kept calling me Barrel House.
That's true.
The Sinatra bottle.
Yeah, warmer weather in Alaska. That is true. They say the Dalton Highway is a special mud that when it gets wet is very slippery, and when it dries it's like concrete. Well, so you know what I would do, I guess, is I would just try to rinse it off. But yeah, well, here's the thing. Part of riding is an adventure and a challenge. So I'm not 100% against it. I do pucker up a little bit when I'm in too much gravel or slippery conditions, but I'm gonna take a trail riding course. That would be something I'd like to do, is get into trail riding. But by the way, that $1 Million Bogan, his buddy that went with him, he still has never gotten his deposit back. Is my understanding from taking it up there. So yeah. It's so funny that where Jack Daniels is a dry county.
Pittsburgh, yeah. We bought it. What I bought was the bottle. The liquor was free, technically, according to them.
So yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That is a good show. That guy's pretty funny. Not pretty funny. He's crazy though, and I don't know like how much of that is genuine or like kind of staged or what, but whatever it is, they're putting on a hell of a show, man. It is fun to watch. So I would say I'm one of the ones to watch him quite often. So yeah. Let's see. I guess I don't know, man. Maybe we should call that a day. I'd say that's success for the first one.
Yeah.
Unless you guys got some more stuff real quick. Yeah, 50-50. Dude, I would say so too. I don't know. I haven't staged anything yet, but I probably won't. I'm not that kind of channel. You know, he considers his channel a comedian, comic, funny channel, not a motorcycle travel channel. So he's allowed to stage stuff. If you watch it, it's what it is. I'm not saying it's staged. I'm just saying that he's allowed to if he did. So yeah. I've stumbled across him in the planning of India, actually. So I was planning on an Indian trip to do the Himalayan mountains when I was Googling like crazy. And I know what I Googled. I Googled white person, Himalayan mountains. And it popped up. And yeah, I got stuck. I watched his whole vlog, and then after that I was kind of stuck. So yeah, I was trying to figure out what we were in for. Yeah, there's some really good YouTubers out there that are just entertaining as all heck. That's for sure, 100%. And there's some really big ones that are really good, and there's some really small ones that are also really good. So I try to watch everybody. Hey, man, absolutely, man. We'll see you next week.
See you, bud.
Next week, man. Be safe. Have fun.
Yeah, Moto Madness is fun. I have them. I'm subscribed to them.
Yeah, I think I am too. Yeah, I agree with you. Well, Scott, we'll keep them coming. This is going to be, I don't know what all I'm going to put together for this next month. I have a feeling I'm going to have more than a month's worth of footage up because I'm not going to get like a video out every day. It's not going to be possible. But I'm hoping for a couple videos a week maybe. And then I'll just be working on those videos probably through August. I don't know. And then just like a little fill in, I'll start a whole series, try to make it entertaining and fun for everybody. So, 1 hour, 24 minutes, 30 seconds. So let's take 30 seconds to say peace out to everybody and then call it a day.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the 2 legends. Mark and Scott, legends. You guys are fucking awesome with a capital fucking. Say hi to somebody you don't know. Ride hard, 2 wheels down, ride fast. Have a good one. Peace out.
That's it, guys. Peace.
Yeah, I was just gonna see if like there was a